Today on circuitvalley.com, we are going to take a look at this universal calibrator from a German company called Booster. Model is Digistant 4422. This particular instrument is a portable universal calibrator supposed to be used in the field. It has multiple functions. It can perform multiple different types of calibrations. It can output voltage, it can output current, it can measure voltage and also measure current. It can output or simulate a resistance. It can also measure resistance. It can also emulate thermocouples and also measure thermocouples. You can see on your screen right now is user interface. Consists of a small 16 by 2 character LCD and few buttons so that you can operate this instrument. On the top you see the company's logo, Booster, and this is the model number. I acquired this unit used, and let's see what does it have on the back. On the back you can see on the left hand side there's a port for external PT100 thermocouple, a charging port, some manufacturing information, serial number and manufacturing date 9/9/1996. This is the input ports, Eingang inputs, 2 ports, Ausgang outputs. So you can connect your inputs and output here. These are standard 4mm banana connector. So in theory you can connect your standard test leads to them and that'll be perfectly fine. Something like that. As I said, it can measure voltage and also output voltage. So you have 2 different ports, inputs and outputs. And on this side, if you see, on this side this has a port for serial interface, and this is used for programming the device over a computer or similar situations. On the back there is not much. You have only rubber feeds and 2 screws holding the battery. The unit has a nickel cadmium battery which can be charged with a adapter unit, and it holds really well. Battery life is really good, holds multiple months without charge, and even the storage holds multiple months without charge. This instrument can output voltage from 1 microvolt to 11 volt and current from 220 nanoampere up to 22 milliamperes. There are few different ranges, so all the resolution will not be available all the time. For example, if you want to set 11 volts output, you cannot set in the 1 microvolt resolution. We will take a look later how does it performs. The voltage output accuracy of this instrument is around 0.015% on most of the ranges, and the lowest range is 0.02%. The current situation is also pretty similar. It also have similar specification. Let's connect this instrument to my 34465A and let's dial in some voltages and see how does it perform. Now I'll connect my multimeter to the output port and let's see how it goes. On the Booster side, we are currently at 10 millivolt range, and so resolution available is 1 microvolt. You can see on your screen, Booster is outputting 1 millivolts, and the instrument on the left side is exactly measuring 1.0027 millivolt. On this range, accuracy of the instrument outputting the voltage is 0.02%, which gives you error of around 2 microamp. Right now we are measuring 2 microamp over, but we are currently at 100 millivolt range, and this range specify accuracy, and the possibility of error from the 34465A sides is around 1.5 microvolts. So total insgesamt we are within the tolerance, and let's go to the other range and let's see how does it perform, which will start at exactly 10 millivolts. So we are at 10 millivolts, and you can see error is basically similar. You can see on your screen variation is around 2 microvolts, 1.8 microvolts or something like that, which is within the tolerance. Let's go to the next range and we'll go to 100 millivolts. Let's see how does it do. And we'll go to now 100 millivolt and let's see how does it measure. On 100 millivolt you can see error appear to be a little bit higher than expected. We are on 34465A, we are a little bit higher in terms of measured voltage. We are still on 100 millivolt range on the 34465A, but we are still within the tolerance of measured voltage. Let's go to next range and output 1 volt. So on the 1 volt side, we are measuring somewhat better, and on the 34465A, you see we have switched to 1 volt range, and on the Digistant side we have also changed the range. Yeah, so this instrument is performs really well, and user interface is also quite neat, and you just have to type in the voltage what you're looking for, and it automatically outputs that. And you can also output like 1 millivolts, 0.1 millivolts, or something like that. It's very intuitive, very easy to use. And I'll change the connector to. I will change the connector. Let's measure one time 10 volts. Same stuff within the tolerance. Now I have connected to ampere range, basically shorting out the instrument, but it doesn't matter. Let's see, 1 MA. Let's switch the instrument to DCI, and we have switched to DCI, and you see we are outputting 1.0000 milliampere, and we are getting almost similar amount out. We are getting almost similar amount out, around 220 of nanoamperes, around 200 nanoamperes, which is still within the tolerance. So let's switch to other range and put 100 microvolts, 0.100 milliampere. This is 100 microampere, and unit is exactly correct. Instrument has just switched to other range, to 100 microampere range. Let's see how does 10 microampere looks like. Similar stuff, 10 microampere range. We are almost out by exactly same amount. We are reading a little bit higher, but it is with both of the instrument together, it is still within the tolerance. So that's it for this quick little video. You can visit www.circuitvalley.com.